What's up? What's up? Oh my gosh, it's me. It's just me. It's just me today. I hope that you're so excited because it's just me. Yeah. I don't have anything to talk about. Just kidding. Imagine I didn't have anything to talk about. I always have stuff to talk about. When was the last time I did this by myself? That was when I had like first gotten my pink hair. And I was like, this is great. And then I took a while off and I was like, that was a while. It's a while off. And then I was like, oh, that's too bad. And then I met Leandro on Roblox. And then I was like, okay. And at first I didn't feel like editing the episodes, so that's why it took a while. And then I was just like, well, I'm just not going to edit it for like 400 years. And then that's what happened. And then that's why there was a huge break. Which I'm hoping, because last year I had a huge break in like everything after like Christmas, I think. Then I came back like 4 months later and I was like, yeah, sorry about that. But I'm hoping that's not the case this time, because I'm hoping to be more consistent, because we're going to get to that. But anyway, first I just want to clarify, if you hear things in the background, it's a mouse. Don't worry about it. It's just a mouse. You know, some people just have mice in their house. And it's not that big of a deal. You know, I should be worrying about catching it, but honestly, it's kind of nice to just hear some things sometimes and be like, oh, what's that? That's kind of scary, but it's fine. I can pretend it's a ghost. I can pretend it's another human being that's randomly in here. The thing is with the mouse, I really like it because it's like another living thing is in the room. And since my dog doesn't come upstairs, then that means it's just my pet. Like, the mouse is my pet now, you know. Anyway, if you're not watching the video, I'll explain this to you. I have merch on. It's from Explorer Club, Sam and Colby. It's from Hell Week, Farrar Elementary. So I was very excited when I got that, because that's the first ever Explorer merch I got ever. And you know, like, I've never had Explorer merch before, and they always are, like, plugging it, and I'm like, that's, like, okay, but, like, I don't really want that, because it always has just, like, Explorer on it, and I'm like, I mean, sometimes the designs are actually good, but, like, this Hell Week was good, and Hell Week is just basically, like, they, like, release episodes, like, going up to Halloween, in, like, one of, like, scary places, I don't fucking know, but Farrar, they actually bought Farrar Elementary, so that was really fun to watch. If you don't watch Sam and Colby, you should watch Sam and Colby, because they're fun, and I think they're very funny. So yeah, that's all I had to say about that. Sorry, I'm like plugging other people, it's just kind of my thing. Also, if you haven't followed Leandro already, please follow Leandro, Lean Shot That, because very good work. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, the mouse though. Love it. I'm not gonna tell you how many there are in this house. That's why we need a cat. And unfortunately, my sister is allergic to cats, so we can't really get a cat, can we? But it's okay. It's totally fine. I'm totally cool with it. I'm not. Once I leave this house, I'm getting a cat immediately. Like, even if I'm bringing a fucking cat to college, okay? The cat is coming to college. Anyway, I don't even know what kind of cat I want. I just know cats are cute, and they purr, and they meow. You know, this is gonna sound stupid, but I'm gonna tell you anyways, because I don't really care how I come off anymore. Sometimes I just say things to make people laugh, and I'll get into that later, but I didn't know cats purred. I thought that was just a thing. Like, I didn't know they actually, like, said purr. Like, they say it. They say purr. Who knew? Who knew that? No one. Anyway, I realized, like, a couple of days ago that, like, when I talk, I feel, like, happier. So that's why I talk a lot. And then when I don't talk, then I'm, like, really, really sad. So if I just keep talking, then I'm just gonna be happy. And sometimes I just say shit to make myself laugh. So it's like, you know, I can just say whatever I want and it makes me laugh. I can't say whatever I want, but you know what I mean. Like, it's like a nice Lila-esque feeling. I don't know. It's not that late right now, so I'm just trying to like find something to do, and I thought this was a good idea. Anyway, if you don't see me talking and you see me sad, just be like, Lila, can you talk? I'll talk then. Actually, I'll probably get mad at you for saying that, so don't say that. Well, hold on. Let me explain some things first. So, I was in school. Sorry, there's like lots of things going on. Let's rewind to when I was in school, right? Oh, I mean, I'm still in school. So we started this year and it was really great, and I was like, actually no, it wasn't. The first day I was like, I wanted to cry because I feel like I've explained this. None of my friends are there anymore, and sorry, I posted something. I'm looking at the comments. Yeah, it's just like no one was there, and I was upset. But then I kind of got used to it. Like the next couple weeks, I was like, oh, this is fine. I dropped my 7th period biology class that I took for no reason, and then I also dropped my 3rd period. That was like very early on. The 3rd period drop was before the 7th period drop. 3rd period, that was like the first day. I was like, I'm not taking this class because I don't need it at all. And then 7th period, I was like, this is stupid. Why am I staying here for this long? Because the 6th period is supposed to be a lab, and we only had that lab day for like one day, of course. So then the rest of the week, like the days were just me in a study hall, and I was like, why am I here? Like in 7th period, I'm not even doing anything. And apparently that class is actually kind of hard, so I'm kind of glad I dropped that because I don't need that on me right now. But then I was in that schedule for like maybe a month, I think, and I really liked it. But then I realized that I was like not going to school. I was like, oh, I'm not going to school. So, of course, that's worrisome when people don't go to school as much. That kind of means there's probably something wrong with them. Not wrong with them. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm beautiful. But there was something off. And one of my biggest fears was like going back to a intensive outpatient or like a day program, because I did that last year, of course, and I had an episode about it. It was called Shut Me Up About Partial. I don't know if you want to listen to that because I don't even know what it sounds like anymore. It probably sounds stupid. But I decided to go back to one of those. It was my own decision, and I said, I will do this. And then I realized one weekend I was like, I can't do this, which is bad because you're supposed to go to a day program and work on yourself and actually be able to get out of bed when it only starts at 8:30, but I was not able to do that. But I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. Whatever. I'm just going to keep it very, I came in, I did it for 1 week. I did the whole day program. It was 8 to 2:30, 8:30 to 2:30. And I did that for a week. I hated it. I felt like I was like in jail and I wasn't learning anything. And even when we were like having lessons, like quote unquote lessons, I was just like, this is stupid. I feel like I'm in school, and I feel like everyone thinks I'm dumb, which is honestly a me problem because I always think people think I'm dumb, or like people think things about me. People think things about me. I always think that. And I can't be in someone's head, so I have learned that. I've learned that I can't be in someone's head, and it's working out really great, so just don't worry about it. But then after that, the Monday after that, I went, and I had a really bad headache, and I was like, can I have some time alone? And then after like maybe like I think it was an hour. I was in a dark room for like an hour, and then someone came in to check on me, and they were like, are you good? And I was like, no. And then they were like, okay, well, you have to get up. Do you want to see the nurse? And I was like, of course. And then the nurse wasn't available, so I was like, that sucks. Next day, came in later, I left Monday, like, I left in the middle of the day. Thank goodness my mother is amazing. I love her so much. She was able to take me out of the my misery. She didn't kill me, but like she took me out of the day program for a sec so I could work on myself. That doesn't really make sense, but it's fine. She took me out. You'll understand what I mean. I'm not going to say it again because I keep repeating myself and I'm honestly getting annoyed. So Tuesday, I didn't go in the morning and I was like, I can't go again. And she was like, okay, well, we'll talk to your person there. And then the person there was like, okay, so you can do this 3-hour program instead where they actually like really focus on this one subject at hand, and like there's only a couple people in there. And I was like, this is fantastic, this is exactly what I want. And so far I've been in it for like 4 days, because it's technically 2 weeks I've been in it, but each like week I've missed like a day, because the week before that it's only 3 days. So the week before that I was put in on Wednesday, because Tuesday was the day that I was like, I'll do this. And then I went Thursday, and then this week I went Tuesday and Wednesday, and then we had off for Thanksgiving. So there we go. I think it's very beneficial, and I've been learning a lot of things from it, and I feel like I've never like been this like self-aware in a while, and I'm very thankful for that. I didn't say that at the Thanksgiving table, but it was coming up. I basically, at the Thanksgiving table, I said I was thankful for my mother and also my sister, because she looked at me very weird when I only said my mother, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, because I actually am very grateful for my sister as well. But yeah, I'm trying to look at my eyes. They don't look symmetrical and it's pissing me off. Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. Wait, why did my mic just spike? Hello? Whatever. It does that sometimes. I don't care. Also, that also meant I don't go to school anymore. I do online school. So I'm one of those people now that does not go to school and no one sees them at all. I dropped all of my classes. I said no, and not because they were too hard. It was for my own personal health and wellness, and I said I will do this because I am awesome, and I will do this because I need to, and yeah, because I need to learn to be independent. And also, a question that often comes up when I say I'm doing online school, they're like, how are you going to go to college? And I'm like, well, everyone is joining at the same time. Everyone doesn't know what the goddamn fuck they're doing. So we're all going to be in the same boat and it'll be fine. And that's like, I'm not worried about it. And also I'll be doing something I like to do instead of, the boring stuff that I have to do. I mean, I still have to do like the general stuff, but I'll be with a bunch of new people, and it'll be nice. It'll be nice to just get away from the same old people that I, for some reason, hate. Can you imagine why I would hate them? I cannot imagine why I would hate them. That's so weird. Let's all be honest here. Like, I explained this another episode. I was like, I hate my class. And I still do hate them because they're not funny. I mean, obviously I'm not talking about everyone, but like, if you are in my class, you understand that I'm talking about certain people that are so goddamn annoying and they think they're funny and they're not. And you could say the same thing about me. I don't care. Live your own life. So that's basically like all that's to be recapped, I assume. I mean, like, Thanksgiving, I hate Thanksgiving, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, we're gonna do an ad, period. Hello, do you like dancing? I keep starting the ad with that, but, if you really like dancing, you're really gonna like this show that's coming up on December 14th at 6 p.m. at Lancaster Mennonite High School. All proceeds go to Make-A-Wish, so when you buy your ticket, all that money will go to Make-A-Wish, and at the end of the show, you can see how much money we raised throughout our thing, our beautiful span of raising money for Make-A-Wish, which is like year long. And it's really great. I'm a senior this year, so, you know, it's going to be insane. I'm going to be revealing the check with all my senior friends, and it'll be really fun. And I really hope you're there because I'm dancing a lot, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into this show, and it really just makes my heart happy to be a part of it. I've been a part of it for this is my 9th year, and this is what I've dedicated my childhood basically to. So it's really shaped me into who I am. Sorry, I'm really getting deep into this, but it's really shaped me into who I am, and I'm really proud of it. It's been my whole personality, basically. It's been like, oh, you like poinsettias? Well, I can sell you one so all the money can go to Make-A-Wish. Like, duh. But yeah, please come. It's really fun. We work really hard, and I would love if you were there. If you specifically were there. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, please go to that show. Like, there's no reason not to unless you have, like, some family emergency or something. It's all for, like, the good of the children, and it's amazing. I freaking love it. There was this one year that we did, there was 2 years that we did this, but I was there only for one of them. We granted a wish on stage, and that made me want to cry. Wait, was I there for the second one? I think I was. That was last year. Whatever. I just remember this one, and she really wanted to go to Disney, and all of, like, the seniors, which I really looked up to at the time, they were, like, all, like, revealing the stuff to her, and, like, I cried. I was, like, a four-year-old. No, I was in 4th grade, and I was, like, crying because of this, and this, like, totally had a big impact on me. Like, I feel like everyone should have, like, a chance to be a part of something like this, and it just really shaped me into who I am. I can't explain that enough. Anyway, that's all that. I hate Thanksgiving. You want to know why? Because I feel like I don't fit in. And also because I tried to talk a lot during Thanksgiving to, like, make myself happy, and it didn't really work. Because no one really laughed at me that much. But, you know, it made me laugh that no one was laughing at me, so it's kind of like, because, you know, like, when no one laughs, it makes it even funnier for me. I just, like, I love my family so much, but I hate family gatherings because I get so overwhelmed so easily, and that's not something I can really fix. I feel like I can make it less overwhelming by, like, thinking things in my head, and, like, not being in my head as much, but, like, also, like, being, if I hear a thought, if I see a thought, if I feel a thought, I let it go. That was one of the first things I learned in therapy. I remember that. I feel like I'm so wise now. I'm so wise because I have DBT skills. I'm so cool. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. I want to talk about Roblox. You're welcome. If you want to leave now, sure, but you're going to miss a really good talk about Roblox. So don't leave. See, this is the part where I would leave a podcast if someone started talking about Roblox, but whatever, it's fine. So on Roblox, there's this game called Neighbors. I talk to every single person ever on it. It's so much fun. I haven't been on it in a while because I haven't really felt like it. Because some people are just so goddamn annoying on there. They're like, there's this, like, slap tool you can buy. There's this, like, hanging tool you can buy. It's, like, some people, all they want to do is just, like, slap people and make fun of them, but some people on there, like, actually want to have good conversations, and that's where you find the good people. And I found this one person on there, which I hope you're listening, because I probably sent this to you, and you probably didn't listen to it, but it's okay. I found this one person, and we were talking for a while, and then he invited me to a Discord server, and I was like, oh, this is fun. And then I found a bunch of people that I've, like, always, like, I've wanted friends on Discord for so long, because, like, usually in 2020 I had a bunch of Discord friends, but then I lost the ability to access that account, so I had to make a new one, and then they didn't know who I was when I tried to, like, find them, and also I couldn't really find them because I didn't know where they went, and that was a long time ago. So now I have a bunch of friends, well, not a bunch, but a couple, and they've made me watch anime. And you know, me personally, I watched anime maybe, I don't freaking know, like 2020. That's when I was online and I was like, wow, anime. Also, I like watch it when I like color and stuff, but like I'm not an avid anime watcher, but every single night, you hear that? Every single night there's anime. And at first I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep watching this, but then there was this one that my friend showed me and she was like, you're gonna love this, and I did. And I'm on that final episode now, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters. And also with like dub and sub, I was always a sub watcher because I hated the way that their like mouths didn't align with the words. But now I realize that it's okay. It's okay to not be able to read that fast. And sometimes I just watch dub for fun. Sometimes I just gotta watch dub. So that's what I did that for this whole show, and the dub was actually pretty good. So not that anyone cares, but yeah, that's it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh my god, the Wicked movie. Haven't watched it. Going to watch it tomorrow. Probably will have watched it when this comes out. But I'm watching it with a friend and I'm so excited. Okay, you're gonna like hate me, but I've never watched it on Broadway. I only know like the storyline from like slime tutorials and only slime tutorials and the soundtrack, I guess, because the soundtrack really gives like everything away. But can you guys hear that? Because there's a mouse digging through my shit right now and it's actually making me mad. Anyway, yeah. So I really want to find this mouse. That would be so funny if I just edit. Okay. Yeah, I have not seen it. So, like, seeing an adaptation in, like, a movie, I feel like is gonna make me cry. Because that musical is so amazing. And it's, like, I cried listening to the soundtrack. So I don't even know what's gonna go on when I actually can see choreography and, like, music together. I'm actually gonna, like, cry myself to sleep. Anyway, back to our, music. Music, Eric DOA, Why Suffer For Us EP that he made on Twitch. Love it. So good. The way the rollout was, it was so good. The rollout was so good. And the one he produced, Do Ya Need Me Just Like I Need, that one, mwah. The one featuring Glaive, mwah. Because, you know, I love Glaive. That's basically it. Yeah, also it's great. It's just great music. I swear I don't only listen to hyperpop. Like, I listen to other things. Like, tonight I don't know what I was listening to. I listen to a lot of stuff. I feel like we've already established this, but I want to make sure you understand that I listen to more than just hyperpop, because I'm not one of those people that's just like, hyperpop, I love hyperpop, it's so good. I don't do that. But let me check this one thing. Have it as a flame, does it have a name? Yeah, so in therapy, I haven't seen my real therapist in so long, and I'm actually very sad about that, because she really gets me and she really gets the relationships I have with people, and she really like supports me. She's like a therapist that like does not, like, you can tell she is not judging you, and she's like, she always is on my side about stuff, and I love that, because it makes me seem like I'm like, makes me feel like I'm right, which I know sometimes I'm not right, but then she's like, but like, you have a point, and I'm like, period, you're right, I do have a point. And it makes me so happy. Sorry, this mouth problem is actually like not okay. But I haven't seen her in so long. I'm so excited to see her. I want to get discharged just so I can see her, but I know that's not the way that the world works. The way the world works. How's that song go? By Bo Burnham? I don't know, it's funny. I used to listen to that in the hallway. But guess what? I'm not going to be in the hallway anytime soon. You're not going to see me there. I still love that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I was trying to talk about how I've learned so much in therapy. I can't, like, speak about it that much, though, because I don't want to give, like, things away, but it was, like, my worst fear to, like, go back and, like, do that, but I've actually learned so much, and I have made, like, not friends, because you're not supposed to make friends, but I've, like, built connections with a lot of people and been able to, like, see that other people go through the same things I do, and I already knew that. Like, people remind me of that all the time. Like, people go through the same shit you do, don't worry about it. But I didn't really, like, I don't know. Like, I understood that, and that's, like, always been in my brain, but I feel like it's been more like, oh, people have depression, people have anxiety. Like, I understood that part, but I didn't realize that people have, like, literally the same experiences I do, like, in their mind. Like, they're like, oh, everyone's watching me. Oh, I feel like I'm, like, disassociating a lot. Like, I didn't know everyone, like, had that. And, like, everyone I'm surrounded by with, everyone I'm surrounded with is, like, so, like, raw, and, like, I love it. And, like, we have good conversations, and it makes me very happy. And I don't think I'm sharing too much, because I haven't shared any personal information, and I'm just talking about it. So, I feel like I'm good. But one thing I would like to address is that someone took my goddamn AirPods on that Monday when I was not feeling good, and I couldn't fucking see because of Aura. I took the wrong AirPods. It was my fault, honestly, because it was the first generation and the second generation. I took the first generation, which was someone else's, and I brought it back the next day, and guess what? The person did not bring the second generation AirPods back, and so I was ringing them on Find My, and then all of a sudden, they are dead. They're done. I haven't seen them in 7 days. So, someone stole my AirPods and is not giving them back. So, that's a problem I have, because, you know, I love listening to music, and it makes me happy, and it makes me less nervous and not focusing on my thoughts, and I like being able to actually hear people, so I just put it in one ear. But when I'm using, where are my headphones? When I'm using these, bitch, I cannot hear anyone. I mean, I like being able to hear, like, the sound of music. Like, when it goes from one ear to the other. What is that called? Fuck! I don't know what that's called. I don't remember. But I like being able to hear that. And when I cannot hear people, that pisses me off, because I like being able to listen to music and also have another ears to be like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. So that really pisses me off, and I'm really mad, and I don't want to have to buy other AirPods, but that's what it's come to. So thank you so much for stealing my AirPods. Basically, I stole them first, but I didn't want you to think that I stole them, so I gave them back. But apparently, you're just being a stupid little bitch and don't want to give them back. So, whatever. Anyway, come to the show. It's really fun. I really hope you like it. December 14th, 6 p.m. Lancaster Mennonite. Doors open sometime before that. I don't remember. Tickets are on sale now. I'll put the link in the description. Goodbye. I love you so much. Goodbye. I hope you have a good day.